those of you who buy new seat covers, I just got mine, and it's a beauty. And I think what I want to do is I want to try to protect the foam rubber and the seating underneath this vinyl product. So let me just get things set up here, and I'll put the camera in a different position and give you a little tip on this. Have you ever noticed how wet your seat can get sometimes after jet skiing? That's because all this beautiful stitching that's done here, it's really strong, however, it's not watertight. The plastic or the vinyl products are, however the stitching and the seams aren't. That's where the water comes through and gets into the foam rubber base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the General Electric clear silicone, and it's a brand new tube, so it'll come out nice and easy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to all these little flaps and little creases where the large needle has punctured through the material, and fill that up. So I'll need to open this first. And we're ready to go. You want to be careful because I can assure you that the holes that were made by the big stitching needle as it came through still left a bit of space. As you're putting your silicone through the backside here, the underside, you're going to find that it will come out through the surface area. So you're going to want to check that from time to time. Make sure you're not smearing it down here. Make sure you're not smearing it on the product itself. What you can do if you're not sure, and if I have it here, is you can cover it with masking tape, which I have in the other room. So I'm going to pause this just for a second. Okay, so I'm back with the masking tape. And what you can do, so that you're not going to make a mess all over the place, is you can take some of your masking and just put it over top of the stitching on this side here. So I'll do it like that, tear it, do a section here, tear it, and over here. Same with this section here, and you'll find out why in the end. When I pull this tape off, you may see some silicone that has extruded through those holes. And what you don't want is, you don't want to use a colored silicone, you want to use clear. Because if you use colored and you don't get it all cleaned up, it'll stay in your stitching, and that'll look messy. And I'm going to do a round HydroTurf label as well, because water will get in through the stitch holes. So I'm only going to do one side at a time. Okay. So now that I'm ready, I'm going to open up this flap and start putting in my beauty silicone. And I'll do the same thing in between these two layers here. Put in the silicone. This will stay flexible for a long time. I'm just going to close this in the back too, just in case. And I'll go on top of the stitching as well. I'll just put some silicone on there. Come down with my finger. Just like that. Now I got this area earlier with some white that I had left over. And I'm just going to go over it again now. Make sure it's sealed. Again, you want to go on top of the stitching. Get right inside there. Come all the way down here. And then in between these two panels here. And again, right on top of the stitching itself, what I'll do is I'll just smear this right on top of that. Okay, so now that I've done coating this side here, I'll just treat it one side at a time. I'll take some cling wrap, stretch and seal, whatever you call it. I'll just put some of that on here just as a barrier so that this isn't going to get on everything else. Piece here. And now I'm ready to flip this. Make sure your hands are clean so you aren't getting anything on the new fabric. Now I'm going to pull this off and I'm going to see how it looks. If any of the silicone came through. And it looks pretty good. Up a little bit here. Just fill that up. Of course, it'll always show up more on a darker area than a lighter area. That looks good. That'll make things last a little bit longer. So I hope that helps, and give it a try next time you buy seat covers.